I gotta do a quick trade recap today. Today is Wednesday, March 5th. Took a win today on a retracement model. Well, I took one win and took one loss, but I am bearish on the higher time frames. We have S&Ps at the highs. We're respecting and reacting off of these 4-hour imbalances. So if we scale into the, let's scale into the 1-hour chart. I took both of these on ES. We were starting to displace lower from this 4-hour imbalance. We opened up this 1-hour BISI, and I wanted to see some sort of pullback to a higher time frame for value gap, and then from there to sell off to this 4-hour sell side liquidity, because like I said, I am bearish. But this was a retracement model. I noticed we had this 1-hour fair value gap once market opened with these stacked highs here, these generated buy side liquidity highs right here. And I was expecting, like I said, a retrace to rebalance, take liquidity before selling off to the sell side liquidity. We haven't taken this sell side liquidity yet, but we did rebalance right here, as you can see. So market opened, and we go to the 1-minute chart. My first trade was, let me just show the executions. My first trade was right here. That's actually pretty annoying. First trade was right here. We had an original SMT at the lows right when market opened. If we go to market replay, delete this. We had an SMT at the lows right when market opened, right here, and then we've continued to displace higher. As you can see, this is a nice market maker buy model in the making, retracement model inside of the overall bearish model, with these generated highs right here, this 1-hour fair value gap, which I was looking for price to rebalance to. We then put in an SMT at the lows and displace higher, so I'm looking for these fair value gaps to get tapped into and respected to the upside. I placed my limit order right here with an equilibrium, so I entered on this first original trade right here. Stops are below here, take profit was here. So this was the first trade that I took. I'm expecting these 1-minute fair value gaps to hold, and if we go ahead in price, we can see that we originally held them, or got one bullish candle close out of it, and then we came down and stopped me out right here. So we actually disrespected these, and this was a good loss for me because we had reasons for price to rebalance higher. Yes, it was a retracement model, but we had that manipulation at the lows, and we had clear displacement. So this is, I would expect these 1-minute fair value gaps to hold. But if we keep going in price, we did have 9 a.m. News, or 10 a.m. news, 30 minutes into market open. So we actually come back down, remanipulate this low, take this liquidity, and then right here you can see this big news candle right here that dropped at 9 a.m. And then we run through all of these bearish imbalances. Boom, this is like essentially one big inverse fair value gap with this bearish imbalance here and this bearish imbalance here. Right after taking liquidity, we displace higher above this swing high. This would be your market structure shift. Liquidity sweep, ran through bearish imbalances, clear displacement higher, market structure shift to the upside, and I enter on this 1-minute fair value gap right here. Because nothing has been invalidated to this point, we did not come back down and displace lower. We swept this, and it was clear that after this 10 a.m. news candle, this clear displacement higher, that we're probably most likely still going to come run all this generated buy side liquidity and rebalance to this 1-hour imbalance. So I was willing to go long again. This is the 1-minute fair value gap. If we take equilibrium of the move, boom, my entry was once again at equilibrium within the 1-minute fair value gap. And if we continue in price, we come up and take that liquidity right there. So that was the trade that I won and lost on today. Essentially the same trade, but price was telling me here that we're still good to take those longs to the upside. And this was the market maker buy model, retracement model, inside of what I assume to be the market maker sell model on the higher time frames. And that was the trade for today. I expected this 15-minute fair value gap to potentially hold right here, and then continue lower to this 4-hour sell side. Who knows if we're going to take that or not, but I already caught my piece of the pie this morning on that retracement model. And yeah, man, that's a trade recap for today. Had to make this one short and quick, but trade recap up around $1,200 after the first loss and the second win. 1-1 on the day, still up over 1 hour on the day. Winners eat your losers. That's how you become profitable in trading. And yeah, man, that's a trade recap for today. Appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.